Today, we're going to use garbanzo bean water to make a cocktail.
Out of this can?
Out of that? Well, not that specific can, but one just like it.
Okay.
Like
Watch.
Welcome to Comment Cocktails. Dan, Derek, and Ian are going to show you how to make a classic whiskey sour like we did a couple weeks ago, but this time we're using a substitute. We're using Aquafaba in 2 different varieties.
That's right.
Aquafaba is a garbanzo bean water, also known as chickpeas. But if you want to go and like I have Bush's Best here. So this is a can of chickpeas. What you do is you drain about 2 tablespoons of this chickpea juice out and you use it instead of egg whites. So, of course, if you're not making whiskey sours with egg whites, this is a non-issue for you. But you should be.
Because it's awesome.
Because it's awesome. But you're probably asking yourself, but Derek, why would I ever not use an egg white and use garbanzo bean juice?
Because you could have a vegan. Someone could be allergic to eggs.
Maybe you don't have
Those
eggs,
are
and that's
2
all you got in your closet because it's been there for 2 years. You never found a use for chickpeas.
Yeah, because at some point you're like, oh my god, I'm going to make hummus by myself. And then you're like, nope, I'm not. I'm going to buy it from the...
2 fingers? What do you want?
Which one am I using?
What are we asking?
Oh, you're using...
He can use the garbanzo.
You can use that.
Okay.
So
which is over here.
Oh. So here's the
And
garbanzo
then what I'm
bean
using
juice.
is...
Aquafaba. You're using
Where's the powder?
right here.
No, where's the canister?
I don't know. Where the I was gonna ask you before we started. Where
Oh, my hands are
Oh,
all
it's over here. I'll
sticky.
get it. So I bought this on Amazon for
thicker
more
than
money
pee.
than it should. This is Aquafaba powder. It's by Vor or Vor if you're German, I guess. I don't know.
So 1 ounce.
So you can either use powder, or you could just get yourself a can of garbanzo beans for like $1.29 or whatever it costs.
Where's your powder?
From a cost
it's right
standpoint, the powder is much more expensive. I don't remember how much, but it's more. This is a 4-ounce jar.
Well, basically, 3 tablespoons
2
is
tablespoons?
equal... No, 3.
You have to use 3
2
for this?
tablespoons.
3, it says right here. 3 tablespoons
No,
equals
no.
an egg.
Oh.
But this is calling for 2 tablespoons, so let's be equal here.
Yeah.
Because I used 2 tablespoons of garbanzo.
Yeah, just
juice.
use 2 tablespoons. Because that's the
But
same.
that's what equals 1 egg.
Yeah, but we're not. I don't remember. We don't use 1 egg because it's not a huge cocktail.
All right. Me.
It has tablespoons on the side.
Yeah.
Yeah. Awesome, dude.
All right. Good? You already shaking it?
Should I have dry shaken this? Son of a
You
bitch.
do it just like a real. Yeah.
Now you're going to have to reverse it.
Reverse dry.
Oh, no,
You're
you
going to
can't.
have to, too.
Yep.
Just figure it out.
But it also gives us a variation from the last drink we did where we did a dry shake.
No, but he's not adding it. You're supposed to add it after to do the dry shake.
Are you?
Yeah.
Add what after?
The egg?
Yeah.
The egg.
Yeah, you added after.
Oh, in reverse. Yeah.
Yeah.
So which one do you want me to do?
Just shake it with ice.
I'll just
If I
shake it.
fucked up, you got to fuck up, too.
All right. Give me
Yeah,
some
if
ice.
both people fuck up, it's going to have the same level of foam.
We need something comparable. So
Feed me.
Equal level of fuckery.
Equal fuckery. That's the way this
Sorry,
works. That's
Jimmy.
how science is. If you fuck up, everybody's going to fuck up. That's how control groups work. Fuck up equally.
That one's actually not too bad.
Oh, good.
Oh, look.
Oh, that got foamy.
Because I shook like a motherfucker.
Damn it.
So you gotta shake like a motherfucker.
Oh, God.
You're getting all tight down
You feel how
there.
tight that
What
is?
was that?
You feel how
Jesus.
tight that is? Fucking, it's no joke. All right.
Did you shake it as good as Ian shook it or better? If you shook it too much better, then it's not going to be good.
I shook it an equal amount. I watched him.
He counted.
He's not as strong as Ian, though, so.
Yeah, he's probably stronger than me now.
I don't think so.
Yeah, but you have more bone mass, so you'll win still.
I have more mass. I think our bones are probably the same. I don't know. What you're
I don't know.
I don't know. I think people can have bigger bones.
Yeah.
No, they say they're big bones because they have more of everything else.
No, I know what they say.
I'm just big boned. That means I'm carrying an awful lot of fat.
They're just vertically challenged.
Yeah. So Ian's and Dan's. Now you'll notice that the head isn't as good because we didn't dry shake it correctly. But they are both equal in fuckery.
Now you're gonna have to make a new one.
But they're foamy.
But they still have foam.
They're still foamy.
So if you're lazy and
There's
you
foamy
don't
as the
want to
squirrel.
dry shake,
Yeah.
It's a squirrel.
you're still going to get the right impact. So what we'll do now is we're going to try this one, and then we'll pass it down. And for everybody who's like, oh, you guys share the same glass, what are you, gay? Yeah, we're fucking gay, moron.
Get over it.
Why do
Is
people
there
have...
Wow.
risk of salmonella in garbanzo beans?
No.
So maybe people want to use garbanzo beans because they're just like
Afraid?
not able to get over the egg hump.
Yeah.
Egg hump.
It's good.
The egg hump. I'm having can you taste any differences between it? Like, do you get any of the...
No, but I could smell it.
Because...
Like in here, I could smell it.
The...
But in there, can you?
Can you smell it?
No. Yes, a little bit.
Yeah, thank you.
You were just going to keep doing that, aren't you?
Yeah, until you say yes.
But you could get over the smell by adding bitters to the top, and we can make another fucking star.
That was good.
Right, but it's not that bad. I'm not taking.
Oh,
It's not bad.
Here, give me those bitters. I'll show you. We're gonna make some hearts.
Make some hearts.
All right, we're gonna do the next one.
Why you guys taste
And
that
break
one?
some hearts. Go for it. Oh, you do a little arrow between it. Yeah, while he's busy.
All right,
Yeah.
Drink me.
you're drunk. Are you literally drinking right behind his back?
That I can taste the garbanzo.
Yep.
I definitely taste the
Powder.
Aquafaba.
Yeah, it's kind of nasty.
Should say no man ever.
See that? Look at that, bitches.
Oh my God!
Look at you.
Hold on, that's actually pretty good.
You see that?
I will put that on Instagram so everybody on the live stream can see it immediately.
Look at that.
Snap.
See, they didn't believe me.
I'm not gonna know if that gives me gas because I always have gas.
Why was that a question? Did somebody
Yes.
ask you?
Diana.
If I fart on Dan though, you'll know.
Maybe.
So
She'll
Dan?
scream like a girl.
Dan actually
There's nothing
Does anybody smell
wrong
fucking lemons?
with screaming.
bitters to
It alerts others to danger.
art work.
Oh, it's not as bad as the first time we did it.
Really?
Well, that's promising.
I bet you it's because I
Oh, it still tastes like shit.
Yep.
It's horrible, but it's not as bad.
That's the one you put the fucking bitter hearts on because people are gonna feel obligated to drink it after you do something fancy.
You gotta draw someone's fucking face in bitter so if I can make them drink that
Some
one.
pigs need some lipstick, and that's one of them.
Yeah, that's fucking not good.
You know what the thing is? It's the high proof whiskey works, and then when it starts to dissipate,
You're left with,
you're left with the residual garbanzo or whatever.
which is
this
not
is.
a favored drink flavor.
No.
No.
So,
This doesn't have as much of the...
right, this tastes like I think if you just had this at a bar,
It tastes pretty normal.
Whose
You wouldn't
idea
even
was
know.
this stuff anyway? Not you guys. Who came up with this?
People
That
ask
stuff?
Derek.
yeah, that would be probably vegan too.
Oh,
So I'm telling you, I think
So this is probably good for vegans. It probably tastes good
Yeah,
better
they
than what
probably
they're
don't
used to
even
eating.
taste
Yeah,
it.
I mean-
I mean, they're
They
used to
have
eating
it all the
garbanzo
time.
beans for breakfast, right? So, I mean, they can't eat any like cool things like whale meat and shark, so they gotta go with fucking garbanzo bean powder.
Shark is weird. Never get pickled shark.
Yeah, that's weird.
Good quote.
disgusting.
Never get pickled shark. Good idea. I've only had shark steaks, and they tasted like regular steaks.
Well, pickled shark does not. It smells like bleach and tastes about like that too.
Ew.
Well, so the lesson here, which I think we knew was gonna happen,
It was
is
even worse the first time we tried it.
yeah, it didn't. I think
Like, I thought I was gonna die. Like,
That's disheartening.
like that actually
And
tastes...
you wanted to put an extra ounce of that shit in there.
that's
maybe
why I was
that's
like,
why.
fucking dial it back
Oh.
a little bit.
Yeah, did you put 3
So-
last time?
No, I did 2.
No, Derek.
Oh, I think we did 3 last time.
There you go.
That's probably why.
Oh, you know what?
I thought that's
That
what I'm not trying
aroma
to say. but
fucking
trying to
kicks
say.
ass. Try
Oh, the
that.
tiki bitters?
Yeah, you get
Oh,
the tiki
yeah.
bitters.
Definitely.
You want to go first? He made
So one of the
He's holding
things we did, or I did prior to this show, just to see how it was going to work out, was I did this with half as much of the Aquafaba.
The Aquafaba, like, I don't mind the chickpea.
No, it's completely tolerable.
you-
This
yeah.
isn't not tolerable. Like this has a weird
don't mind it?
aftertaste.
No.
Here, try some.
No, really?
He will. It's
It's
not
yeah, no, it's not going to kill him. But
Oh, you're drinking pee.
Chickpea, though.
that's right.
that he's into.
That.
Fucking down it. You should have seen him. You know who's going to do that.
Yeah, you knew I was going to do that. Come on.
Oh, it tastes like chickpeas and a little salty. You gotta get the low sodium ones. Damn it.
So like
Jesus.
jizz in it.
I was going to get the low sodium ones, but I didn't want to fuck anything up.
It's jizz peas. Jizz peas.
It's chickpeas.
With
So,
jizz.
I
From
tried
Saltings.
this. I tried this with half as much. So I did half of. I did
me
1
that thing.
tablespoon instead of 2
We're
tablespoons.
just drinking more of it now.
Yeah, but it's in smaller quantities.
Oh, okay.
When I did 1 tablespoon instead of 2 tablespoons, the foam wasn't as good, but the flavor aftertaste was still there.
This'll wash.
So it didn't really do anything. What I can tell you though is
I'm not into your
I'm gonna
games
say
anymore.
that this powder is probably used maybe for baking or something, like for breads or something
Probably.
that needs egg whites.
Yeah.
Where you have a larger loaf of bread, you're probably not gonna taste garbanzo. But in a drink that's like
Or maybe it's
2
a
to 3
more
ounces.
complementary flavor.
Yeah.
Because I know when they use
breakfast
that
is
in
kinda
restaurants,
earthy.
they usually like boil it.
Yeah, I don't know what that boiling would do. Like, you can boil it; it's just gonna be hot when you're going to pour it. But I mean,
But that's what I read up on it because there was a bunch of bars that used it, and I was like, oh, maybe it's an easier to use than eggs. And
maybe it gets rid of
Judging
that.
by the egg earlier, then yes.
yeah.
Yeah.
Judging by you had to give that thing a C-section.
Don't tell me it didn't feel good on your face. Though.
It did.
So
Watch
here's
the other video
here's the
Who
difference.
doesn't like membranes?
on their face.
Yes. No.
No, don't do powder. Just skip it. It's expensive. There's really
It
no
tastes like-
redeeming value unless you already have it because you're a vegetarian.
That's what.
Otherwise, the Aquafaba using just the bean, you could boil it if you want to. But
If you're a
using
vegan
this,
or a vegetarian, then you're already eating chickpeas, so just use the.
you've already got the liquid in.
Yeah.
Yeah, no big deal.
It's going to give you the foam, and the reason is it's got the proteins to make the same emulsification that you get from egg whites. The difference is egg white is truly neutral in flavor. This does bring a little bit of flavor just to the back end, easily tolerable compared to other options. So if you're a vegan and it's like if you don't want to drink a real soda because you don't want the carbs, you drink a diet soda. It doesn't taste as good. It's got a weird aftertaste, but you get used to it after a while. So
Yeah, it
more
kills
than
the
likely, people
There
are
you
going
go,
to.
David, supporting the game.
David, what's up, David?
Nice.
Thank you, David. That covers my can of garbanzos. So
Nice. That's
So
good.
it's safe to say he
You got some
sponsored this
expensive
episode.
Garbanzo
Sponsored
beans.
this episode.
Yeah.
I know, right?
Yeah.
sponsored by David Warre. Also, because I forgot the last episode, Daniel Bodine,
The producer.
Bodine is our executive producer for this episode. He really would be the executive producer for every episode up in here since I can't forget to put it, but there it is. It's on this little thing down below. If you want to see the original Whiskey Sour video, you can also check that out. It was 2 weeks ago, so I'll put a link
But it was good.
above. Like, it'll be on earlier in the show, so you don't have to watch this whole thing. If you're like, I don't understand what a garbanzo bean, who the fuck cares about Aquafaba?
I don't know. A lot of fucking
know.
people use Aquafaba.
And I wanted to make sure we justify and give our...
It's not a
Two
bad
versions.
alternative.
No.
A lot of people jumped off a bridge.
Then you better hope the water's fucking deep.
Or if there's
No,
enough
'cause
soft
I would
padding
jump
from all the
out
dead
there
people
while
that
the
keep
water
jumping.
is
There you go.
not
They
my
get squishy
problem.
over time.
Yeah, they get squishy. Just
A
let them sit there.
waterlogged. Disgusting.
Just laying on all the corpses.
Disgusting.
Sidebar.
Disgusting.
You'll find the Whiskey Sour video we did a couple weeks ago and more videos that are awesome down below. That's our Awesome Drinks Bartender Starter Kit. We're using coupon code October 19th to save 15%. You can also get these cool Nick and Nora glasses. Sans
Do it.
etching because I don't sell those ones anymore. That's it, my friends. We're teaching you how to drink.
Garbanzo bean water.